How do we live wise lives? Wisdom. How do we live out a life that demonstrates, exhibits, flows from a place of wisdom? This is the Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. My name is Jeremy Stolnecker. And in the 111th Psalm, verse number 10, we find the answer to that. It's crazy. All of us want wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom has been said to be knowledge applied. We know stuff, but we know how to live that stuff out. It's knowledge applied. And I think all of us would want to live lives of wisdom, wise lives. We want to live in the right way. We want to make the right decisions. We want to apply what we know in the right way. Well, how do we do that? Psalm 111 verse 10 says this: "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever." The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. In Proverbs chapter 1, we find the phrase, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." The beginning of the Lord is the beginning of the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom in our verse here today. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. You know where wisdom comes from? It comes from God, James chapter 1 and verse 5, and it is built into our lives when we make a decision to pursue God. The fear of the Lord, a holy awe or reverence for who he is, an understanding that he's God and that we're not, that he has a plan for our lives and that it's a good one. It says here that those who are, those that have all they that do his commandments, have the wisdom. I'm not reading very well today. I'm reading again. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding of all they that do his commandments. I knew I could get through it. A good understanding of all they that do his commandments. So wisdom is saying, I believe that God has a plan. I believe that he's the one who created the world and created my life and put me where he wants me to be, and I'm doing what he wants me to do. I have an awe and reverence for him. My understanding of him is bigger than anything else. I'm in his word, and his word applied to my heart through the work of the Holy Spirit. A decision to do what he's told me to do and called me to do and led me to do and teaches me to do in his word because of who he is. That's the baseline. That's the beginning of wisdom. Do you want to live a wise life? Do you want to be a wise person? Well, it begins by finding a holy awe and reverence for God, by making him the preeminent in your life, the goal, by bringing everything else under subjection to him, in alignment with him, and then saying, whatever else happens, I'm going to live my life, make my decisions, take my actions in line with what I believe he wants me to do. And that is the starting line. It's the beginning of wisdom. We all want to live lives that demonstrate, exhibit wisdom, led by wisdom. Well, it begins not by finding the right answer, but by submitting to the will and work of God. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow for another Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. For more information about the Mighty Oaks Foundation and the work that we do for veterans, active duty service members, and first responders, please visit mightyoaksprograms.org.